Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm a finance professor, in case you don't know, but I wanted to talk to you guys for a minute. I just came to Atlanta, and I was so inspired. I got off the airplane, and within 30 seconds, I met a brother who worked for the airline who was telling me all about his plans for the future. He told me he had just gotten a settlement from a lawsuit, and he was going to use that money to invest. Then when I got to my Airbnb, I ran into another brother on the elevator who was from the Ivory Coast, who told me his plans when it came to investing and what he wanted to do with his money. He said he worked for a trucking company. He was eventually going to start his own. And then I met another brother who was a security guard in the building. This is all in the same day. This is all within about 3 or 4 hours. I met another brother who was a security guard who told me that that he had just gotten into real estate, and that and then right then in that moment with him and the brother before him, I said, here's what I need you to do. I need you to go ahead and buy some shares of stock. If you're not invested in the stock market, buy some shares of stock. Just buy consistently and promise me that you're going to do this every week for the rest of your life. And I guarantee you that this is going to be a winning strategy. Just spread your money out and just be consistent. So that inspired me actually to do this quick video. It's not going to take more than 5 minutes, but I promise you it will change your life. This is really for the brothers. But if you're not a black man, or if you're not black, you can probably benefit from this information too. But I just want you to know I'm black first. Our slogan is Be One, and so I just am a proud black man, and that's just what I'm going to be. I can't apologize for that. So let me give you 5 reasons why money and wealth and investing are important for black men, and 5 things black men need to understand about money, wealth, and investing. Number 1, your financial situation is deeply related to your freedom. The quest for freedom for black people in this country has not been social. It has not been political. It has not been about people liking you or not liking you. It has been about your economics. When you don't have economic power in America, then you have no power in America. And that leads to consistent abuse from other people who want to take advantage of you. The black person, or the black man, for the most part, has been an economic commodity, whether you talk about sports, prisons, or slavery. We've always been an economic commodity for the wealth of others. So it's very important that we understand wealth so that we can free ourselves from those systems and actually develop systems for ourselves. Number 2, economics is I don't care what nobody tells you, your economic situation is deeply connected to your ability to acquire your manhood. If you are broke, women don't respect you. Most women don't respect a broke ass man, a weak ass man who can't put socks on the baby's feet. And so ultimately, at the end of the day, never let anybody convince you that you can be broke and still have the same access to manhood as somebody else. That's not true. If your woman's starving to death and you say, well, baby, I ain't got no money, but I love you. Well, the man who can actually help her and her kids eat is going to have a leg up on you. That's just really important. I think it's very important for you to understand that. Number 3. Learning wealth and investing. It's easier than learning how to play a sport. It's easier than learning how to rap. There are lots of things that a lot of brothers do that don't put money in their pocket. I'm not saying you shouldn't play sports. I love football. I love basketball. I love hip hop. But those things typically don't put money in a black man's pocket. Basketball, football, and hip hop will typically never pay you as well as a black man than real estate, entrepreneurship, and stock investing. I mean, sure, you get a LeBron James at 1 in every million, but everybody else, it just doesn't work that way. So, the amount of time it took me to learn how to do these things economically, or the amount of time it takes to learn how to invest in the stock market, I taught those guys how to invest in stocks in literally in a matter of minutes. I got them started. So the amount of time it takes to do those things is far less than the amount of time it takes to learn any of those other things related to sports and all this other stuff that we spend our time doing. Number 4. Consistency is the key. When you invest, you just have to pick a strategy, be consistent with it, stay with it, join a group, join groups of entrepreneurs, things like that. I told one of the brothers in the airport today, I said, get in a group of other black folks that are making money. Get in a group with other men and women who are thinking about money. If you're talking to broke ass people, you're going to be a broke ass person. But if you're around people that are always thinking about money, thinking about opportunities, and what will happen is opportunities will come your way. So get around people who think in a growth mindset, who think in a wealth builder mindset. That's extremely important. Number 5, knowledge is power, man. Knowledge is everything. The most important role when it comes to getting money, one of the most important things about getting money is knowing where the money's at. That means reading, that means learning, that means studying, that means spending more time doing those things than you spend doing all the other things. So a lot of people don't get ahead because they just waste their time. So if you are a person that's interested in studying, interested in learning, I want to applaud you. I want to congratulate you. I want to encourage you. And I want you to know that this this is what we need. This is what your children are going to need. This is what your woman is going to need. This is what your family is going to need. The black man must rise in order for the black community to rise. If the black man does not rise, the black community will never rise. So you must stand up so that others can stand up behind you and lean on you and love you and depend on you and be proud of you. So those are the 5 things I wanted to share. I just got inspired to do this video real quick, so I just want to throw it out there. And also I want to mention to you guys that if you want to learn more about wealth and stuff like that, if you haven't joined the Black Business School, I hope that you'll consider it. You can actually go and join my program, Black Money 101, which is an introduction to the power of money, where I break down wealth concepts and just how to think about money, how money works, stuff like that. So it's an introductory program. You can go to blackmoney101.com and get 90% off. You can get 90% off the monthly cost of being in the program by using the code term Black Men United. If you use the term Black Men United, and you ain't got to even be a man, you could be a woman and use that code. You can share it, so you can share it with your sister, your mom, your daughter, whoever you want to share it with. That's totally fine. But share it with other men, because I really believe that as men, we can do so much better. We can be amazing. We just have to elevate our game and not let other people take charge of something that we should be taking charge of ourselves. So it's Black Money 101. The code word is one word, Black Men United. So feel free to go check that out. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. Please take care. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.